Welcome back. We are here at the meeting between Amelia and Anastasia. Last time we talked to Melty as well as been kind of pushed by Sakura to investigate Cruce.
Yes, that's right. At least until the royal selection begins. Once it does, Ferris and I, along with Reinhard, will no longer be knights of the Royal Guard, but personal knights to our respective candidates. My work will be exclusively dedicated to Miss Anastasia. Of course, I expect Ferris and Reinhard to do the same for their candidates. If you intend on serving Miss Amelia, you would also do well to acknowledge that for yourself.
Thanks for the input. I've got some advice for you, too. You shouldn't eat curry udon in that suit. If the soup splatters, the stains will really stand out.
I see. I understand. I have no idea what this curry udon is, but I'll certainly keep that in mind.
Julius bows gracefully. Damn it! He returned fire my snark with his own.
It sounds like Julius and Natsuki are getting along rather well. We should do the same.
Yes, I feel the same way. I'm very thankful that you made time for us today.
Same for me, so no need to thank me over it. Now then, shall we eat? This may be a tavern, but I recommend their food far more than their beverages. I think you'll be quite surprised by what they offer here.
Really? I'm looking forward to it then.
Afterwards, the two enjoy a peaceful meal and conversation. I know full well how good the food tastes from last time, although I was pretty nervous, so I didn't really get to savor it.
This hamburger is amazing!
Right? I just happened to stumble on this place with my attendants. Let's keep this place between you and me, alright, Amelia? Don't tell anyone else.
Okay, I understand. But I feel like I'm doing something bad. It's making my stomach hurt.
Amelia isn't one to tell lies, so it's hard for her to keep secrets like this. Her joke smile always put a smile on my face, but to be honest, I worry about her political endeavors when she becomes the next ruler. In any case.
Did we really just come here to eat and chat?
Do you not agree with our approach?
It's more disappointing than anything. I heard Anastasia is this big shot merchant, so I figured there'd be more scrutinizing, like you'd be interrogating a demon or something.
Did you call for Rem just now?
Wrong kind of demon. You can sit back down.
Yes, Subaru. If you have any other requests, please do not hesitate to ask.
Once she sits down, Rem returns to devouring her hamburger. The sight of her chowing down on something so big with her small mouth is pretty cute.
Seen this, there's a big difference in how each of the girls eat.
Rem takes small bites while Amelia eats in bigger chunks, albeit still remaining as elegant as possible, and then there's Anastasia.
So big and hearty. I feel a little catharsis watching her eat.
Is something on my face, Natsuki? Gawking at a woman like that while she eats is really rude, you know.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stare.
I was just kidding around. I'm not angry at you. I have no reason to be. I'm comfortable with the way I eat. Still, you've got the right idea.
Right idea?
The way a person eats really shows their personality type. It applies to everyone, including all of us here. It's also important to eat together to get closer to one another, and you can learn so much about people doing that. Having a meal with others is a tool I use to study them.
That's amazing. You really analyze everything around you.
It's true. I wasn't even thinking about anything like that.
Table etiquette can also reveal how a person conducts themselves. An Anastasia rationale may be unconventional, but it makes perfect sense. But while I'm busy being impressed...
Miss Anastasia, I ask that you end your joking with that.
Huh?
Oh, you noticed? You're much too serious, Julius. I wanted to string them along a little bit longer.
The goal of this engagement is to establish friendly relations. Why should I not be allowed to protest as such? As fellow royal candidates, there's no need to cause unnecessary feuds.
Yes, I'll admit I was in the wrong.
So what exactly does that mean? Were you just making all of that up?
Of course. I got lost in the casualness of our conversation, so please forgive me.
What? And here I was fawning over how impressive you were.
You can't actually tell all that just from the way someone eats.
Damn, what a waste of sincere admiration.
I took everything she said at face value, but now I'm just disappointed having fallen for a joke.
Sorry. As a proper apology, maybe I can show you my sense of intuition?
Intuition?
Yes. For example, Natsuki, you were originally the child of a respected household, but you've only recently begun doing serious work.
Oh?
You're still learning how to read and write, and while you may be nimble, your movements are too unrefined for that of a knight. If I had to say, Rem would make a better knight than you. As for how this meeting came to be, it was actually your idea for having her visit me yesterday. Well, am I correct?
Anastasia winked at me, my mouth hanging open in shock. She's spot on, hitting the mark on everything she just said.
That was truly amazing. How did you figure all of that out?
It's nothing too difficult. One's upbringing is shown in their table manners, and how long they've been working is shown in how tidy or rough their fingers appear. Him not knowing how to read or write was mostly a guess, considering how confused he looked when he was trying to read the menus on the walls. I can't fight myself, but I do have my own private military force, meaning there are many around me who know how to fight. I can tell if someone is a soldier or not by how they carry themselves. Also, I think Amelia would have been more hesitant to meet with me by herself. I doubt a maid would make such bold suggestions, so the shameless proposal had to have come from Natsuki.
I'm not
Oops, sorry about
shameless.
that.
But you are right.
I doubt a maid would make such bold suggestions, so the shameless proposal had to have come from Natsuki. That's all there was to it.
About everything else. And you did use our etiquette as a reference. That means it was useful.
Rem is also surprised. Miss Anastasia has excellent insight.
You praise me too much. Nothing from you, Julius?
I'd like to say I'm impressed, but this is nothing I haven't seen from you already, Miss Anastasia. You are to become the next ruler, after all.
That's the best praise I could hope to get.
Anastasia smiled, but I am astonished at her remarks. She lowered the bars to make it seem like she isn't anything special, but had been planning a way to upsell herself this whole time. It's an obvious form of entertainment.
If only I had the eyes to analyze people like you do, Anastasia.
It's nothing too special. Besides, you may not be able to see through others, but you seem to get along rather well with them, Amelia. After all, you have some who are working very hard for you.
Oh, yes. I'll do my best to work hard as well.
Looks like we ended this on a good note.
So it seems. Have you fulfilled your goal?
Don't make it sound like I've got some sinister plot. I just want to help Mealy recruit allies just in case something comes up.
I apologize. I meant no disrespect.
What?
I've been underestimating you till now. But it seems you've been working with Miss Amelia's best intentions in mind. More than I was led to believe. The you before me is acting in all sincerity. So I therefore apologize in kind.
Julius doesn't exaggerate bow as he says this. He may be irritating to no end, but his chivalry is so exemplary it makes me straighten my posture.
Oh, Natsuki. Julius just likes to embellish. It may be a little off-putting, but I do hope you two get along.
Basically, you're saying his more annoying quirks can be excused since he's a Knight of the Royal Guard.
Annoying is such a strong word. I've been going out of my way to show a friendlier side to you.
Yeah.
Seeing our exchange, Emilia let out the laugh she'd been holding in. Anastasia and Rem joins in on the laughter. I'm in no position to fight back against Julius.
Jeez. We just ended up fooling around instead of having a serious discussion.
You're right. But I think that's okay every once in a while. It's like you said, Subaru. I may not have 100 friends, but I do want to do my best to appeal to everyone. I'm grateful you helped make that come true.
EMA!
Millie really is a major angel.
Is having fun during a meal not enough to satiate you? That's actually a pretty telling thing to someone like me. For example, Amelia is bolstering her relations not just with me, but with Crochet and Melty as well. Although, I've heard that red-haired one is a different beast altogether.
Huh? Wow! You really do know everything!
Hey, Mealy, that's a bit much.
That going beyond the scope of examining someone through their equities. That means...
Anything can be a side dish to a good entree. It's important to be prepared, right?
That's convincing enough.
What did we get? Anastasia mentioned that prior research is crucial in negotiation. Okay, so I was about to say she probably had a scout on us the whole time. We managed to fulfill our goal of getting a bite out of Anastasia, but our opponent also had her fill. Knowing that, this may low attrition end in a draw.
Man, I really don't stand a chance against her.
She isn't someone who can be so easily deconstructed. That's just who Miss Anastasia is.
Yeah. Oh, right. Julius, I don't mean to dampen the mood, but...
Yes? I suspect something rather important is on your mind.
That's right. There's a chance that some shady people might be plotting to attack each of the royal candidates. Watch out for anyone that looks like a jester.
If they stand out that much, even I wouldn't ignore them. Regardless, I will keep your word of caution in mind.
Good. Though I hope nothing actually happens.
After warning Julius, I looked back at Amelia engaging together in a seemingly nice conversation. It would really be nice if nothing came of this. At least, I hope nothing does.
Well, that was the dinner meeting. Did you enjoy yourself, Mealy?
Yes, it was absolutely splendid. What did you make of it, Subaru?
Yeah, perfectly. 2 beautiful girls. No, 3, including Rem. It was definitely a sight for sore eyes.
Yes, Rem also agrees that Miss Anastasia seemed to be enjoying herself. You have likely gained another important ally.
All's well that ends well.
A nod reflecting on our plan to gain allies for Amelia. Of course, she hasn't made all that many friends yet, but her relation with the royal candidates are turned out for the better. In addition to Melty and Crochet, she have developed a good relationship with Anastasia thanks to what happened today. Not to mention that Anastasia has the Iron Fangs at her disposal, so she'll be pretty reliable. I guess I can include Julius in that.
All that's left is to see whether or not the witch cult targets Amelia.
Subaru, what's wrong?
Nothing at all. Rem, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
About what I asked before. Have you experienced any synesthesia with Rom?
I have not recently felt any strong sensations from Sister. Although, I have been more concerned than usual since you brought it up.
That's okay. It's fine if you haven't. It's for the best if nothing happens.
On the other hand, no amount of preparing for a storm is enough. I told Roswell to be on high alert at least. He said he had his own precautions in mind, so hopefully he enhanced security around the mansion after our talk.
The royal candidates also don't seem like a bunch to leave us high and dry if something were to come up. I think.
Melty is obviously righteous to his core, and Crochet is a noble who lives up to her calling. Then there's Anastasia who based her judgment on profits and depths. All it would take is a proper reward and the subjugation of the witch cult to have her cooperate with us. Knowing all this calmed my anxiety, clearing my mind significantly. All that's left is
The bystanders who were attacked when I was with Anastasia last time.
if the assassin were targeting the royal candidates, there's no doubt they'll strike again this time. I gave Julius a heads up, and it sounded like he took it seriously. That means any issues would stem from our end.
Knowing about an attack beforehand is an advantage, but...
What are you doing, Subaru? You've been pacing around me and it's weirding me out. Subaru, if you are worried about something...
Oh, right. Well, I can't say for sure, but...
My desire to protect Amelia has been making me act weird, so I guess I should let them in on what I know so far. I'm worried about mentioning the witch cult involvement, but it should be okay to at least mention that masked guy. As I mull over what to tell them...
The thing is... Huh?
What was that just now? That masked freak?
I finally found you. I won't let you get away from me.
A man with an incredibly suspicious appearance who wears a creepy mask.
Huh? Wait, Subaru! Subaru, what's wrong?
Mealy, get back to the inn right now. There's someone here I don't want you to see. Rem, I'll need your strength. Could you come with me?
Of course, but Subaru, if something's wrong, I'll come too.
No, you can't. I can't have him see you. Puck, take care of Mealy.
Sheesh, you could have given me a heads up. But if it's for Leah's sake, then I'll gladly watch over her. Leah, let's do as Subaru asked.
You too, Puck? No way. Subaru is definitely going to do something extreme.
Now's the time to take extreme action. Sorry, Mealy.
Miss Amelia, I humbly apologize, but I will keep a close eye on Subaru. Wait! You can't just do as you please!
Now, let's just wait for those two to return. I'm sensing something unpleasant in the air.
I'm going to give those two a long scolding when they get back.
I know he ran this way.
Subaru, is he the one you're looking for?
Good job, Rem. That's definitely him.
Fortunately, there's nobody else in this alley that will get involved.
Rem, hit him with a surprise attack.
A surprise attack? I certainly can, but
He's an enemy scheming to disrupt the royal selection. If we leave him to his own devices, Emilia will be in danger.
I understand. Rem trusts in you, Subaru. Prepare yourself.
Her fighting spirit channel into the morning star grasps in her hand. It flies straight towards the masked man, Black.
Got him!
Whoa, come on! Don't joke around like that. You think I'd fall for a pitiful ambush like this?
Subaru, run away!
Ren pushed away from me as she screamed out. The next instant, a dagger shined for a moment before it struck in the spot I was previously standing in. The masked clown has thrown it right as he avoided Ren attack.
Huh? Well, I wondered who was so brave enough to attack me, but I see it's you! You're one big bag of surprises.
Do you know us?
Isn't that obvious? The royal selection! You know that stupid ceremony to find a replacement for the dead king? Just talking about it makes my blood boil. Still, I never thought you'd be so bold picking a fight with me like this. Did you not assume me to be some random passerby?
Of course not! Have you looked in a mirror recently? You have no right to get angry for getting questioned in that get-up.
Whoa! What are you even talking about? I wasn't planning on this, but you running into me here indicates your luck is running dry, kid. I'm gonna turn this unexpected assault into a counterattack of my own. I'm not one to scoff at my own work, after all.
He seems to be quite the capable opponent. Please stay back, Subaru.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm counting on you, Rem.
Yes, you can leave him to me.
Ren faced the masked man clutching her morning star. The man doesn't seem to be intimidated, instead wiggling in delight at her intense gaze.
A pretty face, immense determination, a fragrant smell. I like you, young lady. I'll mess you up with everything I've got.
After he shouts this, he lunges at Rem, beginning their battle.
Not bad at all, little lady. But that will never reach me.
Rem presses the attack determinedly, but the masked freak continues his charlatan routine. The spike iron ball practically flies and destroying the ground and walls around us, yet this guy just jumps around, laughing and taunting us with small attacks in between Rem. But Rem manages to charge in, knocking away all the daggers in their path. Seeing this, the masked man retreats, dodging under the morning star. They're like tides ebbing and flowing. A bounce that may collapse at any moment, given the slightest change. I even stopped breathing, thinking it might break the harmony. The battle between the two intensified, but as both of them disliked this stalemate, they attempted to change things up. But then...
Huh? What's that? Is someone shouting in town?
Mixed into the clashing of the battle before my eyes is a small scream from nearby. For a moment I imagine I'm just hearing things. But then I listen in more carefully and all becomes clear. That scream is definitely coming from someone somewhere. And it's not just one person.
What's going on?
This is...
Guess our time's up. I was really looking forward to playing some more, but I'll have to end it here for today. How unfortunate. So regretful.
Did he place a bomb? Ignoring I was shocked, the man laughs loudly as he turns his back to us. I can tell he's trying to make his escape.
I won't let you get away!
Rem lunged at him, his back seemingly posed to take the full brunt of her attack, but...
I kid. If you're serious about this, you'll just get toyed with, you know? By bad guys like me.
The moment Rem attack is about to land, he outmaneuvered the Morningstar, charging at the maid. He turns a palm towards her. A brief flash of what to come, my mind as I imagine Rem being blown away by his magic.
Don't worry, I won't kill you. Instead, I'm just going to take what I want.
After the jester let out a scream, Rem's strength suddenly leaves her body as she falls to her knee. I have no idea what just happened.
Rem! Alright, time to get out of here.
I rushed to Rem's side, ignoring the mask free as he jumped away. I shouted desperately as I left her limp body in my arm.
Rem! Wake up! Open your eyes!
Subaru? What just...
Rem! Are you okay? Wait, no, don't talk. I'll find a doctor right away.
You're pretty slow. Do you really think you have the time for that right now? Can't you hear? Listen, you can hear it, right?
The masked man spread his arm and laughed. I could still hear the scream I heard earlier echoing behind him. Something bad going down.
The situation's changed quite a bit, so I'll be taking my leave now.
Running away. You coward!
Coward? Did you just call me a coward?
Don't provoke the man, please, Rem.
You really make me laugh. You dare call me a coward? A coward? Well, you've got me there. I am Wolf, the malevolent masked magician. I am the man who caught you in my trap of ill will and hostility. Let's be sure to meet again, folks. That is, if you survive this.
Survive what?
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
But in reality, we were the one in a pinch. He let us go, not the other way around.
Wolf. Just who or what is he? And what's going on in the town?
Subaru, I'm okay now. I can stand up.
Don't push yourself, Rem. What did he do to you?
I don't know. From what I can sense, it feels like he stole something from within me.
Stole something? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, somewhat. More importantly, we should leave this place. I worry for Miss Amelia.
Yeah. We should also tell the guards in town about that masked guy. This is a serious situation we're in.
Understood.
Rem and I hurriedly make our way out of the alley, but immediately after we're greeted with something unseemly. A sight of turmoil that descended upon the entire royal capital. What?
This is...
Everything has been destroyed.
The once orderly construct of the royal capital had been desolated. What happened here while I was in that alley?
No. This atmosphere, this sensation. Don't tell me.
Wait, are they? Oh. Now, yeah, we're on a completely different route now. The Witch Kota and some guy who seemed to be their leader are blocking the way. I need to regroup with Amelia, but maybe I should calm down and think first. Alright, well, I think that's a good time to end this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Next time, we're going to have to deal with the witch cult, it seems.
Writing it down.
See you guys next time.